Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today. We'll be relaxing as per usual. It's a weekend. We're chilling, relaxing, having a good time. Me today, my job for today is to record a lot of Happy Home Paradise episodes. Like how many? Not as many as you think. I think it's. Let me think. I think it's. I don't need to record 6 today, but 6 over the next 2 days. I'll try and record 4, and then we'll see. It's 5 at minimum. 6 is probably a lot more comfortable, but we'll see. Hello everyone, we're on Fawnhallow. It's 3:24 p.m. on Saturday, March 1st, 2025, which I had done before. I remember over the winter holidays or something, I ended up recording. I was recording Happy in Paradise at 1 a.m. or something. I think. Just having some very sort of last minute sort of things. I don't even remember why. Did I go on holiday around that? I must have done something, or maybe I was busy. I can't quite recall. But yes, happy 1st of March, everyone. Happy St. David's ? Day, I think. The patron saint of Wales, right? Because St. Patrick's Island, St. Andrew is Scotland, and St. David is, St. George, is England. You might be like, what does that mean? I'm not really sure. It's some religious thing. Who knows? I just know that those are patron saints. We have celebrations of saint days. What do we do with them? I've got no clue. I think the only recollection I have, this is going to be such a random, obscure memory, but on back in primary school, I think I spoke about this before. One year our school was like, let's make a school calendar. I remember actually, I was in year 5. I don't know why I remember that. I just remembered it. And it was basically we were split up according to when our birthday was, where every person. Oh, I completely forgot to return whoever's book was. Oh, this is Raymond's, and I couldn't even find him. And everyone was split into their birthday months, and we would take basically a group school photo kind of the people born in that month based around a theme of that year. Now, I don't remember all of them all too well. Some of them I can guess, presumably, because presumably I don't remember January. I assume it must have been a New Year celebration one, but I don't remember them bringing fireworks or anything in, so I'm not sure what they did. February I do remember was Valentine's Day, and I remember they were sitting on these wooden steps, because our primary school for some reason had an outdoor theatre thing, which was really cool and also basically never used, which is a real shame. I remember it it was just really lovely sort of garden thing where you had these outdoor wooden steps and a sort of outdoor amphitheatre, except for our school basically didn't do that much drama. We had a stage and thing in one of the halls, but I don't know why we had an outdoor theatre of all things. It was really, really nice though, but we weren't allowed in it outside of lesson times, and we have one drama lesson every I don't know 3 weeks or something, so you basically never got to use it, which is a real shame because it was a really nice place from what I recall. Yeah, so I remember that for some reason they were there sitting on the steps, and they had cardboard pink and red hearts or something. Not cardboard, card. March I don't remember. Well, no, March I do remember. No, March I don't remember. I think it must have been Easter, but I don't remember what they celebrate, what it looked like. April, though, I do remember. That is sometime during April is St. George's Day, who is a patron saint of England. Who I don't know. I think St. David's the one who probably slew a dragon. I don't know what St. George did, to be honest. Let's see. Hold on. St. David's Day. I think it's today, right? Yeah, it's today. When is St. George's Day? 23rd of April. But he was a knight, so everyone was wearing armor, and we had the British, not British flag, but English flag, and was celebrating all that stuff. And I don't know, I just remember my best friend at the time. He was his birthday was in April, and I remember him just holding up his sword, being like, yeah. May, I don't remember what happened, what we were doing in May. I don't remember so many of them. June, July, I don't remember. August, so presumably one of them must have been summer holidays or something. I do remember September, obviously, because my birthday was in September, and we had a very boring one where it was just oh, I didn't mean to drop that. Our one was basically start of a school year again, so it was all school themed. So I remember we were in the library, we sat in this V formation, and I was at the very back of a V. So I'm you can barely see me in the calendar, which is really sad if anything. But we all had Like people put like fake glasses on, which is wild because I did have glasses back then anyway. We had like clipboards, and like pens and quills or something, and we all just tried to look, I don't know, smart. October must have been Halloween. I don't remember. Oh, you're ill. Do we have medicine? We do have medicine. We need to go buy some more as well. November, I think it must have been fireworks night, but I also don't remember what on earth they did for that. And December was Christmas, obviously, but I don't remember that. And then they had like a special one at the back of a calendar for all the people who were ill and missed the shooting sessions or whatever. And they had people basically put on like bandages and like fake casts or whatever to be like, oh, I was ill, I missed out. And then some kids like still missed out that, and they missed out the remedial catch-up photo as well. So they were just like photoshopped in to the pictures. That much I remember. Anyway, they're sort of like novelty calendars. You don't see them as much anymore, to be honest. They're a real shame. But also understandable, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't really use, like, I had those novelty calendars growing up. Like, I don't know, for some reason, my parents, I'm not going to say it was like as a shock my parents, but more like, for some reason, maybe I wanted them or something. I saw them once in a store and, you know, child brain goes, I need that. I had some novelty calendars growing up. Mostly they just had like pictures of animals on or something, I think. I really can't remember all too well. And yeah, I basically never used them for the actual calendar purposes. I would look at them and be like, oh, you know, what celebrations are going on, you know, this month or this week or something. And you'd be like, oh, Burns Night, they celebrate that in Scotland. That's fun. Don't know what that is. And that's basically it. I never used it to like plan out my day or something. I do use an actual like digital calendar on my phone, but I normally do that to set myself like reminders and appointments and that sort of thing. Things where it's like, oh, you know, I need to go do that, but I can't do that at the moment, you know, make sure I'll remember to do that like on the weekend, etc, etc. Things like, oh, make sure you it's so random, but make sure you apply for that credit card or whatever on the weekend. Obviously I did that last weekend. Or make sure you pick up some ski goggles because you didn't pick any up when you were buying some ski clothes. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll make sure I do that. That I didn't even do over the weekend, but I think I spoke about that. I did that during the James Blunt concert. Well, waiting for it, not during the actual concert itself. Where is Raymond, by the way? He must be in a store somewhere. Because I cannot find him. But yeah, those novelty calendars. Like the last time I think I had a novelty calendar, is actually must have been from Disneyland, where I went to Disneyland in 2017, I think, with one of my great friends, and we had an amazing time. So we didn't go to Disneyland, we went to Japan and Korea. I speak about this holiday a lot because it was a great holiday, and one of the final things we did, like of the final 3 days or whatever, we went to Disneyland. I have no idea why my friend agreed to go to Disneyland for 3 days, I suppose, with me. I guess he's kind of like, he just wants to do some fun things. We basically had a month of doing fun things, and I really wanted to go. And I suppose that was a rarity in of itself, so... We went to Disneyland, we went to Disney Sea. It was a great time. But yes, one of the like souvenir things I bought was a calendar. Which is highly uninteresting, but it had some great illustrations on it, and I proceeded to never use it for any other calendar purposes. It was actually quite a like cool design calendar, because on like one side it had like the photo and like the grid of the days or whatever, but you could also use it on the reverse, and the reverse had like a simpler version of a calendar or something as well. I don't know if I still have it. I feel like part of me is like I have it in this chest of drawers because I put it in here because I was like, I'm going to keep it for the illustrations, so maybe I can find it again. Got a sketch pad in here. I got my folder of random documents. Oh, is that it right there? Hold on. I think this is it. Or is this, no, this is a different calendar. Yeah, it's a different calendar. Put that way. I'm not sure where it'd be. I feel like it's in here, but I will be honest, this drawer is an absolute mess of things dating back to like my GCSE back in secondary school, of like notes and textbooks and stuff. So I gotta like sort that out, or you know, put that up and like somewhere else, stuff it in a cardboard box, like deep in the trenches of storage space, because I am never going to use that. Raymond, where are you? I'm just trying to find you right now. It is almost a shame that we don't have a megaphone. function in Animal Crossing like we did in New Leaf. And honestly, it didn't need to be a megaphone. It could have just been a mobile phone where you could just send a text to your villager being like, where are you right now? And then they have preset dialogue being like, oh, I'm like, do you want me to come find you, etc, etc. It would be so useful. I guess the encouragement is that we're meant to sort of go around and actually look for our friend. So I guess that is what we'll do. There's a decent chance he might be in a museum or something, which is going to be a bit of a pain to search through. Because as pretty as a museum is, not really prime spot for like locating someone. But yeah, I was just thinking about that novelty calendar because someone suggested that with all of the YouTube monthly art I do for the title cards with splash screens, etc, for the Dear Darling streams. Check me out at twitch.tv/deardarling if you haven't already. I stream some Sundays periodically. Nothing too concrete, mainly because it's hard to know until that week if I'm like gonna have time or not. But like those monthly stream things, I could utilize them and actually make them into like a calendar or something. And I was like, that's a really cute idea. I'm not sure if I will necessarily, but I guess I could. But I said I would have to do it based on like it would have to be after the March one is finished. Okay, so you think Rowan is here? I don't think Raymond's here. Hello. Oh, I was going to talk to you, but apparently there was no space there. And I was like, that's a really, really cute idea. Oh, Phoebe's also here. Never mind. Apparently, you know multiple people about this place. Apparently, also haven't spoken to my friends in a while. What's bugging you? Okay, I'm just going to give it to you so then you can tell me it's Raymond's. It'd be really cool if we gave it to him and be like, oh, I saw Raymond around here, but maybe that's too much already. I just want to hear your specific dialogue about this museum. Anything but museum. Super fascinating. Let's see what Rowan had to say. Yeah. So the novelty calendar idea is a very cool, fun idea. But yeah, I would have to finish March's thing to actually sort of piece it all together. Because March is the first time I started a stream, but it was right at the end of March, so there's not an actual full thumbnail art, which is done over like 4 hours or so. It was done like in an hour, I think. It was very sketchy and quick. But yeah, I think the concept of that is pretty cute. If I sold merch or something, that would be what I do. It'd be like, oh yeah, each year you'd have a collation of all the different stream thumbnail arts collated together in a year. But yeah, what else do we talk about? 1st of March, happy Pocket Camp, everyone. All the new furniture sets and outfits and stuff have come out, which is very exciting. I'm not gonna pick as many up as compared to the February ones. I'm gonna try and pick up the fairy looking ones, the one which looks like it has sort of divine potential behind it. Because I'm sort of back and forth between what sort of vibe I want for my Pocket Camp, whether we're doing some sort of like host club or we're doing like the actual Fawnhallow lore, whether we're like deities. But I'm like, maybe we should like branch out a bit, because you also have like other guests who can come in and visit your camp or whatever, so maybe it makes more sense to do it another way. And also I started playing more again at the end of January, and I was like, with every furniture items are coming up, which is a lot more convenient. Who knows? I was also thinking, this is like not related to the novelty calendar thing at all, but I've seen Pokemon TCG Pocket. So like people are, it's got a holding power, it seems. It's staying around. Because initially when it first came out, I was considering like, do I want to play this or whatever? And I was like, is this like another Pokemon, not Showdown, what's it called? The one where it's like the trainer battles, you collect the trainers or that sort of thing. And I was like, wasn't all too jazzed about that. That seems like it's kind of fallen off anyway. People aren't so interested in it anymore. And I did like Pokemon TCG, but I was like, no, come on, look, you play a lot of mobile games already. Let's not go crazy and start adding another one to the collection. But then, you know, I hear my friends not playing it so much. I think they're kind of more collecting the cards in it, because apparently you get like, it's very generous with how often you can open card packs. So I'm like, maybe I should do that, but I'm like, no, let's not even tempt fate, because I know myself. I'm going to start playing and I'm going to be like, right, well, now I'm going to have to actually build and collect a proper team. I'm an all or nothing sort of gal. Not true, by the way. And I'm like, maybe something is I should just end up dropping some of my other games in the first place, but then I don't. So it's like, we'll see how it goes. But I don't know. Like, I think about it because I saw that it was like on a monthly report of like all the sort of gacha games which you play on your phone. It's got not you literally. It was the highest grossing one for the last month. And I was like, you know, I have been thinking about the fact that a lot of my friends, or I hear a decent amount of people still playing it. I'm like, should I get into it? I'm not sure. Maybe I download it and just do a thing where I just open the packs. Maybe do the daily missions. I'm not sure. But I think the thing that will get me to play it would be if there is a team I can build, which I want to build and play, you know? Because I tend to quite like very sort of gimmicky archetypes. Like, I love my Mill Rogue back in Hearthstone Restore decks, but they're obviously quite anti-fun, I think. So I'm not surprised that it's not so much something that people want to engage with. Or shouldn't necessarily be rewarded, per se. Oh, the Neopets, the voting is done. I did not vote every single day in the Neopets, so I'm doing my Neopets dailies at the same time. I missed one day, and it's very sad. Because Neopets still very much in the mindset that people are going to be playing your game every single day. Which I understand that is what the Games of a Service model wants you to do, but it's infeasible. Which is why I play it during Animal Crossing, because I play Animal Crossing every day. Might as well do something else at the same time, hey? That's not also at all how things works. Oh, I don't even have a mission to buy things. Why am I in the general store? Also, Raymond, I have no idea where you are. The only other place that you could be is in the store, I think. Because I think if you were in someone else's house, you would have left by now, surely. What else could he be? He might just also be like in a random corner of the island, and I've just been like, oh, somehow I've walked past you every single time. That is the nature of missing someone, I suppose, like that. Oh, we're here to buy medicine anyway, now I think about it. So that we will do. But yes, I guess back to the topic of the novelty calendar. Give me 5. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's much else to say about it. It's just sort of like, I never really used it to actually, like a physical calendar, to actually plan out stuff. I don't think that's particularly revolutionary or anything. It's just sort of par for the course, really. I feel like most people use digital calendars more than physical ones nowadays, but you, I say, pointing directly at you, maybe you're the exception to the rule. In which case, more power to you, you know? Do what makes you comfortable, do what works for you. And then from there, you can see exactly how things go. I do have a mission to purchase things. I'm just blind. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to round this episode off here, and I'm going to go record as many Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise episodes as I can until I feel my brain melting out my skull. So, for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.